Well, when we say Calvinism, we sometimes mean different things. So sometimes we mean the 5 points of Calvinism: total depravity, unconditional election, limited atonement, irresistible grace, the perseverance of the saints. And those are 5 basic truths that emerge from certain debates in the 16th, 17th century. Calvinism is something bigger than that. So I would want to go back to the 16th century and to the theology of Calvin. And what did Calvin introduce? Well, Calvin introduced something that's very important, and that is preaching and expounding the whole Bible. Calvin was a theologian, but he was also a preacher. And he spent the whole of his life preaching through books of the Bible, beginning in the first verse of the first chapter to the last verse of the last chapter of that book. And he did that throughout the course of his life. So Calvinism represents biblical preaching, expounding the Word of God. Now, Calvinism can mean many other things. An emphasis, for example, on the sovereignty of God, the majesty of God. That could be said to be the essence of Calvinism. And to be sure, that also is biblical. Paul's response, for example, in Romans 9, 10, and 11 is to say, behold the majesty of God, and who are you to reply against God? So Calvinism, yes, it's a system of theology. It's a way of understanding the big picture as opposed to the small picture, but it's about understanding the whole of the Bible.